Even though there haven't been any official announcements of the winner of the concluded ballot casting in the United States, it's customary to concede and congratulate the candidates who reached the 270 Electoral College votes, which Joe Biden has achieved, but that is not in any way happening at the moment. Meanwhile, Trump still believes he has a chance at fighting the result, especially that of Pennsylvania, which was what gave Biden his 270 mark. He's claimed election fraud in some locations, but evidences are not substantial yet. Trump's children are split in the ongoing chaos regarding the election results. Trump has 5 children, 3 with ex-wife Ivana Trump, 1 with ex-wife Mala Maples, and 1 with current wife Melania Trump, but the first 3 are more active in his business and political life. The first 3 with his first wife have names Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump, which both men actively running the family business, while Ivanka being one of his top advisors as a president. Also, the 2 sons are of the opinion that the father should go and fight for what he believes in by not conceding defeat, leading the charge for the president to stay in the fight till the last day. Eric and Donna Jr. They join the dad in making claims that the election were rigged, but evidences are still lacking. It's natural for men to hold such strong claims, which is quite different from that of Ivanka. Okay? Ivanka Trump and her husband, Kushner, would prefer the president concede the race as soon as possible, which should be next week after the Georgia recount has concluded on November 20th. The state of Georgia has agreed to a vote recount, which is why Ivanka can't rush her dad to concede as soon as possible, even though she sees unlikely any changes in the results. Ivanka doesn't believe legal battles will change the results, but she also advocates for free and fair elections, as Ivanka is persuading her dad to concede to Joe and save his face. The sons are gallantly behind their dad in the battle to see who officially sits in the Oval Office come 2021, which is after the inauguration. And what do you think about the kid's advice to him? Of course, everyone is entitled to his opinion. The boys know what they are talking about, while the other lady knows what she's talking about. Yes, the men, they know what they're talking about. So it's not left for Trump to do the needful. That is just what I can say. But some people don't even believe in that. We have a lot of people who are not even his biological children, his supporters. They are telling him and they are cheering him up. Go for it, go for it. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Don't let anybody cheat you. Even if you are not going to win at the end of the day. But we just want to make sure that this corruption or this fraud should not be tolerated in the United States election or in other sectors, because the rate at which people are looking at the USA is, they are just high up there. That confidence is so high up there, so you don't just have to allow it to sleep. Well, let's wait and see what comes out at the end of the day. But with all the things we've been hearing, that there are no evidences to back up all these claims here and there. Trump has posted a lot of things online, to just make sure that the people will know what is happening, that they are trying to conceal everything, and it's like everybody is against Trump, according to what he has been saying. Ivanka Trump is right. Her father should concede defeat and hand over Oval Office to President-elect Joe Biden. Losers. Death is knocking on the door of what? Of Trump. Why? I believe in fighting for what is my right. Let Trump fight to satisfy his conscience. Of course, let him do that. There's no crime in that if he wants to do that. Trump's a bad loser. There's a blessing in conceding defeat on time. Did Trump need his children or family to advise him? All his family are generation. No one will ever smell Africa rulership, because it's very clear Trump wants to destroy American democracy. The American democratic system that is well established and deep rooted. Each has reason for their advice. Just like I said, they know what they are talking about, they know what they are seeing, and the masses themselves to know what they are seeing. The international communities, everybody knows what they see, and also the supporters know what they are seeing as well. So until he clears his curiosity and conscience, maybe that is when he will now do the needful. But he does not just want to accept like that. He wants to see that he has fought to a very large extent. But all the claims that oh, it was, some of his votes were deleted, or fraud somewhere here and there, there's no proof anywhere. And I believe he should fight for his right if he has enough evidence to show that the election was rigged, and there's enough proof. He has to prove beyond reasonable doubt that yes, he won this election. But from all indications, he has no substantial evidence to prove that. Ivanka is like the mother, always the angel of the house. The boys is are like the father. Trump should listen to his daughter and concede to avoid disgraceful exits. Let the Supreme Court decide. All the family will be disgraced if he doesn't give in now. Secondly, nobody knows what is inside a can until the lid is open, and then he will be in for it with no more immunity. Trump, you are a great man indeed, but opinion of your daughter is right. You have tried a lot of claim. No way, don't be too egoistic. Accept defeat and surrender to Joe Biden and hand over to him. I think the one of the senators, the Republican senator, said if he does not do the needful, that irrespective of anything, what they talk about is the 270. Maybe the person that reached the 270 is the person that we just, they will just congratulate. And maybe it even happened during his own time. But those who are saying that, oh, this the media announced the whole thing, it's by default. Once you just get that 270 college vote or electoral, whatever they call it, I think that's it. So even if he comes to meet up with that, we don't even know what it is now, because according to what we have seen, it's 290. Even since that day, Joe Biden has gotten 290. Trump has been able to move from 214 to 219. You see, even if he is going to get a 290 or 270 maybe next week, so does it mean it will just be taken away from him? I don't know. Maybe Trump needs to get like 300, over 300 as we speak now. Because don't forget, as they are still counting. It's not as if all the total votes will not be for Donald Trump. Some of them will still be going to Joe Biden, even if some of the areas which they have counted, according to what this man has said, because all the things that he's talking about, all the claims now, they say they are not substantiable to be proved. That is not even enough, because even the CISC has come out to say this is one of the purest elections so far in the history of America. So where Trump is getting his own from, we don't know. I am sure maybe the whole America, the whole world hates him. That's why they don't want to say the truth. Ivanka Trump is the only reasonable person that wishes her dad the best, but the boys want him disgraced. I hope they are ready for the mess. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take on this.